يا من عصيت الله يوما غافلا.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear respected brothers and sisters, I hope you're all well and in the best of health. In my previous video, I spoke about the importance of putting together a will and making sure the will is there. And in this short video, I'd like to also just talk about why that is important and what are the main elements that a person can put in their will. The will is essentially of 4 parts. One part is your message to the people that you leave behind. This could be a message in the form of advice, in form of dua, in form of instructions, in form of sort of something that you'd like them to do. Those who honor you and maybe hold you in high prestige, you might want to pass on to them a certain message, and that's an opportunity to do so. Often people would put things that they may not usually want to say face to face, or while they are alive. They will do that while they're dead, and the will would contain that. Secondly, the will is your opportunity to make any donations or charity that would benefit you in the akhirah, because as the Prophet ﷺ said, إِذَا مَاتَ ابْنُ آدَمَ انْقَطَعَ عَمَلُهُ إِلَّا مِنْ ثَلَاثٍ. When the human dies, his actions will cease except from 3 avenues: صَدَقَةٌ جَارِيَةٌ أو علم ينتفع به أو ولد صالح يدعو له. Either a continuous charity, or some knowledge that he has left behind which people will benefit from, or thirdly, a righteous child who makes dua for him. So if you leave a charity, you have money that you have left behind. You have the right to put in your will up to 1/3 of that inheritance. You can dedicate it to a charity that you feel would be of good cause. You can also dedicate it to something that's not a charity as well, just to be clear. But usually people will do that for a charity, because at least that it becomes a continuous sadaqah jariyah. So that's your opportunity as well in the will. The third aspect of the will would contain instructions in terms of how your money is going to be divided. Now, in Islam, we have set rules for inheritance and who takes what. But you can also specify certain things that may not be known, or to make it clear. In this current scenarios, wills are important because there is what's known as a default position that the government usually will take. It's important that you clarify how the money is spent. Otherwise, all your inheritance would go to your spouse, your legal heir, if you were to die. And lastly, in the will, it's an opportunity for you to clarify things that may not be known to others. In addition to the money that you have left, there may be other aspects that you need to be clarified, and this is the opportunity to do so in the will. Maybe you want to clarify exactly what is owing, the money that is in your bank account. Maybe some of it belongs to somebody else. Maybe you have money that you have left with somebody else. If anybody owes you money, or you owe somebody money. So this is the opportunity to write this in the will as well, so that people are clear about this. Because one of the biggest headaches for any family to deal with after somebody dies, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you all good life and long life in His obedience. But the reality is that one of the most difficult things, painful things, is to have to go through disputes between families because things were not clarified.